So was the Techno Union.
We don't talk about them. Those sons of bitches.
And with that, welcome.
That's the one union I don't support.
And with that, welcome to the MegaMonsterCast.
I can name at least one more that I don't.
We'll talk about that later. I am Nick. With me are Alex and Josh.
Hello there.
And today we are talking about Ultraman Orb, episode 6. This is a fun one.
Techno Union.
So yeah, I love the characters that get introduced this episode, which we get introduced to them right away. It's a meeting of the, and I literally just looked up this thing and I've already forgotten what they're called.
Well, I'll tell you
Invasion Union.
Yeah, the Planet Invasion Union.
I will tell you that from the subtitles that are officially on this episode, that they are called the Planetary Invasion Syndicate.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna call them the Alien Mafia almost any time I mention them.
But according to Juggler, they're gentlemen.
They are gentlemen. They are gentlemen. They're gentlemen who have decided that they have to cancel their plans to make cigarettes hallucinogenic. Yeah. Because people are smoking less cigarettes nowadays.
Yeah, shucks.
Man, I just want to say, like, that's some good-looking ass corner. I'm just saying.
So yeah, we get introduced to two members of this basically mafia family. Specifically, we get introduced to, I'm looking up their names now. I know like one of them's an alien Metron, the one that's kind of like got the long body, and then one of them's an alien Knuckle, the one who has the red things all over him.
That was a word.
Yep, alien Metron Terud and alien Knuckle Nagus.
And they're talking to a chair.
They are talking to a chair, and the chair is talking back, sort of.
What?
Because that's the leader.
Yes, the leader, Don Nostra.
It's not there.
It doesn't need to be there.
I mean, he shows up eventually.
Yeah.
But why the empty chair for this scene?
So
it doesn't
do anything for the story.
It's
suspense.
It's so we get a reveal on what he looks like, and
was that a reveal to anybody?
I mean, it's kind of a reveal.
Yeah.
Alien Mephiles.
It wasn't like a multi-episode payoff.
No, I mean,
it was like a you haven't seen me, but I have a voice.
Like, I thought it was a talking chair for the longest time. Okay.
I'm sorry, but this could have been an email.
These are all Showa era villains for Ultraman.
So, I also thought it was the chair that was the enemy. Yes.
I mean, it is the chair. Yes.
It had no lumbar support.
Yep. But yeah.
It had support of no kind.
So we get this fun little scene where they're talking about how they have to cancel that plan, and then Juggler shows up. Which almost any time Juggler is involved with anything, something is happening, and then he just shows up.
And I'm here too.
Yep. And I'm also here. Now you have to deal with me. I'm now the most...
I think you'll come to find that it was me all along.
Yep. Anytime Juggler isn't in the room, people should be asking, where's Juggler?
Watching from a distance.
He's behind you.
Yes.
In your car right now while you listen to this podcast.
Yep. And
don't turn around. You're driving.
Yeah, but Juggler has decided. Well, the Mafia family are like, well, we need to deal with Ultraman Orb too, because like he's gonna fuck our shit up.
Too. But we could just destroy the planet. Yeah,
but they're not gonna do that. That would take too. They've already been here too long. They're starting to go native.
That would have taken something the size of a moon to destroy a planet.
Yeah, and they only have a comet-sized ship. But yeah, so then Juggler's like, yeah, I'll take care of that orb for you. That's my job.
Alex is hurt.
You know I'm reading New Jedi Order, you bastard.
So, I love that again. Like, they can categorically prove that something weird is going on with Guy in this episode, because Shin decides to run Guy's face through facial recognition software that checks every photo and image of a human being. Yep.
Yeah, but it's a facial recognition software that includes photos of people who are dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
While
is
eating some sick ass
doesn't
street
just
corn.
include them as training data, but includes them in the testing data. Like, that's stupid.
I mean, it worked.
It's real dumb.
It
That's
worked.
not how machine learning works.
That's how the future machine works. It's
Yeah, this
by
is
bringing up the past.
Yeah, they decided to take a lateral with the fucking like future machine, and it's doing the facial recognition software now.
And now it's a past machine.
Yeah, it can do both.
Are we gonna have a facial recognition piece of software later? No,
No, probably
No.
not.
Never know.
I don't even see the remnants of the future machine.
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
Yeah, because they turned it into the face machine.
Yeah, it's just the face machine.
Is that
now.
what happens? Like this, like both this and the future machine are just parsed together pieces of the goo gun.
Yeah,
Everything that he builds, he has to repurpose because he does not have money to do anything else.
yeah. That's why they fucked up that boombox in that one episode.
He should be making them all the money. He's got so many patents.
Yeah, but he's also
But he's never actually patented them.
no, he just makes them and then destroys them. He has no patents because he can't prove they existed.
He's gone to,
Stop
their
destroying
version
the
of
pig.
Shark Tank. Said, hey, here's my device. Take it. I'm going to go build something else.
No. He went on Shark Tank with the boombox invention, and they're like, that's just a boombox, and they were like barred him from coming back.
And here's why I'm out.
Yep. But yeah.
I'm giving you 100% for zero money.
Yeah. Okay.
So we also get Naomi talking to her mom, and Guy's hanging out on fucking hammock with his shirt off. And
in her house.
yeah, well, I mean, their house. He joined the SSP. He gets to live there. Uncle gets to live there too, but instead he's ignoring his family.
Yeah, we don't talk about that yet.
I can't wait for that episode.
It's so good, dude. It's so much fun.
I'm gonna not watch that episode just so I could keep a highlight, Uncle, high up in my respectometer.
Dude, no, you're gonna love that episode. It's so good. But yeah, so she tells him to put a shirt on, and Guy's reading his horoscope and finds out that his lucky color is blue.
Blue.
Lost so much respect for Guy.
I mean, his lucky color is blue, unfortunately.
How dare you? Do you not respect horoscopes?
So what happens next?
Guy's just a quirky bitch. But yeah, so then
He's just a material girl. God.
yeah, so then Uncle shows up because he's
That's
just
fair.
part of the crew again.
He's an official member of the Something Search people.
Well, not
He is the leader.
Do this.
dude. Not only that, he does not they have photographic evidence of aliens, and he does not go to the Defense Force, which he is also a part of.
He's not calling it in. I'm gonna find it first.
I'm gonna hang out with my niece and her fucking 20-something-year-old friends.
If he were
I'm young
American,
like the young folk.
if he were American, he'd be the Area 54 uncle.
I don't have a teenage daughter. I'm hanging out with these people.
Oh, the young folks.
But yeah,
And
so
then he hangs out with even younger kids.
I mean,
And the next scene, and it's even weirder.
you forgot, Josh. He also tells Guy to put a shirt on.
Oh fuck, he does, doesn't he?
Yes. Guy is told 3 times this episode to put a shirt on. Because Naomi tells him twice, and then the uncle tells him once. I fucking love it. But yeah, so we get like this photo that these kids took, where in the background you can see this flying saucer, and it's landing in the nearby woods.
Ain't no saucer I ever done seen.
Yep. Then
Yeah, it's like a really deformed peanut.
kind of, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. That's a good descriptor. But yeah, we find out all these weird rumors about the woods, like people go missing there.
There's
That it's
ghosts in those woods.
That's actually like got the graves of some famous noble there, and people who go there disappear, and then Guy just pieces out.
It's like, oh hell no, I ain't gonna be dealing with no ghost.
Then the uncle.
He ain't afraid of no ghosts.
That's what the 2016 Ghostbusters are for.
All right, good pull.
Yeah, great reference.
I haven't watched any Ghostbusters that was released after like 2000.
I watched the first and the second.
Yeah.
I missed the cartoon back in the 90s and 80s.
Watched the cartoon was kind of fun. Yeah, so Uncle's talking to the kids that took the picture, and they talk about how they go on the SSP's website, and like they're all really excited, and it's like, yeah, it's mostly crap, but you know, there's some good stuff on there sometimes.
Cool, thanks, kids.
Awesome,
I wish
thanks.
that guy who commentary would just shut up.
Yeah. I do love how like personally they took that these little kids think that they're kind of shitty.
They're not
so
appealing to the young people.
Yep. And then we find out about this middle schooler went into the woods, and he saw a lady in white. And that means that there's ghosts there too.
There be ghosts in them thar hills.
There's ghosts in those woods.
Yep. There's also a bunch of aliens in the mafia playing poker in these woods.
But we finally find out what these cards are for.
Yep.
That we've been collecting. It's literally for a fucking card game.
Yes and no. Because we also find out you can use all of them to summon monsters too. They just also happen to be poker cards.
Come on, man.
I
have 4 of a kind. Wind.
No, I have 5 kings. I have Red King. I have all these other kings. I have King Joe.
King.
Yep.
King Gersa.
Gesra, yeah.
King of Mons.
King of Mons is actually a dope design.
And King Joe.
King Joe. He's just happy to be there.
Hi.
5 King Joes impossible.
Alex, you got to look up his face because that your high matches what his face looks like at all times. He's just so excited to be there.
I appreciate that kind of energy.
Yep.
I must not have caught King Joe's exuberance.
It's truly wonderful. He's just an excited little guy. He's an excited little robot that's like it's 50 meters tall.
So when are we going to get King of Mons? Or was that this one?
I don't think we ever get King of Mons in here. King of Mons is a dope design, though. That's from... I want to say that's from the Ultraman Gaia movie.
Gaia.
Gaia's fucking dope. Yeah. No, we also get a cool little scene where the alien Knuckle pulls a fucking gun on Juggler after he says like,
well, I mean, he did cheat. He
right
brought out 5 of a kind out of a 4-hand
yep,
card game, but whatever.
Yep. Well, not only that,
pretty sure we were about to get a McClunky at any moment.
Well, instead we get a fucking sword held up to his throat. Which one of us is going to be faster, your gun or my sword?
That's
I know
it. He
you think
got
this
he
is
got a
cool,
Sabak.
Juggler, but
Oh, I miss playing that. That was a fun game.
which game?
Sabak.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so then we also get the SSP searching the forest at the same time. And Shin is using some machine to use geomagnetism to determine that there's a hollow space under the ground.
Oh god, now we got the hollow earth theory in this.
Yep. Turns out these burial mounds from the 4th century.
There's so many dead bodies that it's just hollowed out the earth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the ability to identify all of this just boggles the mind.
Oh, not just that. He used the face machine to build this hollow finding machine.
Yeah. It also does magnet stuff.
Yeah, like magnet butt stuff.
Yeah, magnets. How do those work?
Nobody knows.
I'm pretty sure we know.
Nope.
Yep.
No one knows.
We got a pretty good idea.
So the aliens.
Someone's not a juggalo.
No, he's a juggler.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
You're gonna have a sword. But yeah, so the aliens are made aware. There's 5 intruders outside. The SSP and the lady in white.
Some of them can see the lady in white.
Yep, the alien Metron can see her, and Naomi can see her, and then later on Shin sees her.
I think they all see her in the end, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah,
only when she wants to be seen.
There's that. Okay.
Yep. And they're going to use the spatial distortion machine to trap the humans, so the Knackle can go hunt them for sport, along with his Men in Black, because they are just the Men in Black.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what, he just has humans?
Yeah, are they robots?
I can't remember for sure. I want to say there's something going on with them where they're either robots or like in disguise.
They kind of had a weird quality to their voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so then he goes and he starts hunting them. And immediately Uncle pulls out his gun. He's like, all right. And the Knackle just shoots its gun. It's like, well, shit.
Is that a revolver?
Yes, he has a revolver.
Okay.
He has a revolver.
I watched this on my PC.
He has 2 revolvers.
And no, it's the same revolver.
No, doesn't he pull out a secondary one?
No, he just did you? Okay, I need to know this because mine, when he gets shot, he like flinches and it gets like a weird cut where he's back up to being straight, and then he pulls out his gun again.
No, that's why I think he had a secondary gun. He had like he had a boot gun.
He might. I don't remember for sure.
Like I'm pretty sure the barrels are different. I'm gonna look here real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
No, he pulls out of the same holster.
No way. Does it have
Yeah.
a different barrel?
No.
I would have bet something was on the cutting room floor there.
It looks like a 22.
Oh,
he
Colt
does.
40,
Like,
that was Colt 45.
Mistake.
The 2 zigzags.
Huh. Because he definitely just pulls his gun out again after he gets disarmed.
He shot it so well that it flew out right into the holster.
Yep.
That's skill right there. That's a trick shot.
He probably could have killed Juggler.
He fucking could have. Turns out this gun is not deadly. It's just a holster gun.
Yeah. No, it's just there for impression. His
puny barrel too.
His contributions of being the guy with the gun are completely unearned because it doesn't work.
Every time he shoots it, it just makes other people's guns get holstered.
Yep. But yeah, so The Knackle's hunting them. They see the lady in white, so they go the way she's signaling for them to go, and they get out of the forest, which fucks with the Knackle. He's like, how the fuck did you guys get out? We have this distortion machine. You shouldn't be able to.
How did you do that?
Well, we came this way, so we went that way.
And then...
Oh,
that easy.
we didn't think about going that way.
All right,
Why
well...
didn't we think about going that way?
And then we get an impressive display of judo.
I could live in this scene for the rest of the episode.
Yep.
Uncle's the best. He just starts laughing and like swinging on this tree like a maniac.
Yep.
I mean, it has major psychopathy going on.
Just immediately like, no, I'm a 10th Dan judo master. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy. He's like shaking as he's getting into position.
And just immediately gets headbutted
Yep.
after his unnecessary flip.
Yep. Headbutted twice.
Yeah, the cartwheel was great.
It was so good.
Oh, he gets headbutted 3 times.
Oh. Alright. 3 headbutts.
The leg quiver while he's
boom.
powering
Yep.
up his Kamehameha.
No,
If
like
he would have shot out an energy beam, that would have been...
I was honestly, in that moment, I was like, he's going to shoot an energy beam.
nope, he's gonna do some real fucking shitty judo. Which is better.
I wanted the energy beam.
Yeah.
And then we find out music is this alien's weakness.
Yeah. All these aliens start freaking out.
Yeah, I can't stand space harmonica.
Yes.
Ocarina?
It's clearly a harmonica. The sound is a harmonica.
Yeah, but it's an ocarina. It's the Orbnica.
Oh god,
That's
even
actually
worse.
that's what it's called. That's what this fucking song's name is.
No.
Are you kidding me? It's not the Orbmonica? What the fuck? It's not the sound of a wind instrument. It's the sound of a reeded instrument.
Yeah, but what goes in a reed?
It's
Wind.
literally a brass.
They're all wind instruments.
No, they aren't.
If
They're
you-
brass and
Any
woodwind.
instrument can be a wind instrument if you blow hard enough.
No,
Yes.
they literally can't.
No, all you gotta do real
Oh
hard.
no, I have that wrong. Reeded instruments are woodwinds. No, that's right. So an ocarina would be a brass because it doesn't have a reed.
That's a flute.
It's a flute.
It's a flute, yeah. Which is also a woodwind. Anyway, this has been where we talk about what instruments are.
And I don't play. That's literally the only section of music that I don't play or deal with is woodwind and brass.
My
Don't have
guitar
any
is
experience
also a
with
wind
that.
instrument.
What's that?
Said my guitar is also a wind instrument.
The way you use it.
Exactly.
So, guy shows up. The aliens are hurting because of his music. The Knackle's like, you know what? I'm the strongest in the universe. Nothing's gonna hurt me. And then guy just drop kicks him and drops him like he's nothing.
I love how he's like he's literally just in the middle of like, I'm not afraid of you, and just this blur comes in from behind the camera's perspective, and it's clearly just the brown jacket of guy just.
It's so good. So he drops his cards. Juggler summons Arabunta.
Is this the first time we see Juggler using his orb?
No, we've seen him use it before. When the buildings are getting collapsed, he doesn't summon a monster, but he uses the cards in the ring.
When did Dr. Doom get here?
Savage. But yes, so
I
Arabunta.
just saw my helmet down there. I'm like,
Yep.
oh, cool.
So Arabunta melts a building near the SSP, and they run off to the car.
His
This
breath
is an
is extremely targeted if it was only able to hit the building and nothing else.
So I want to see if you guys noticed something about the scene where they go to the car. So they run to the car, and they're all wondering where Guy is. In this scene, they talk about... No, they don't. They didn't mention Uncle, I don't think.
Yeah, they do.
Do they mention him?
Yeah, they said, "Where's Guy and Uncle?"
Okay, I didn't notice them saying Uncle. I must have missed that part.
Where is Guy-san and Shibukawa-san?
Okay. I
was worried about this this whole time.
Yep.
I'm like, I made specific point of this in my notes.
That's okay. Good, because I missed it.
Out that Uncle just fucks off.
Yep.
It's because he's dead and they have to get a new clone.
Yep.
I'm starting to be a believer.
I have to say it.
Yep.
You're starting to convince me, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So they're gone.
Where did he go?
He's just gone.
Where did he come from?
No, he's not getting a new clone. These are the only times that he feels it's necessary to check in with his kid.
Yeah, no, he's hanging out with his teenage daughter who kind of hates him. She resents him for hanging out with all these fucking 20-something-year-olds instead of being a father.
I wish my niece was you.
He just looks at her and goes, I want to hang out with someone closer to my age.
Dad, we're the same age. Yeah, but she's the daughter I wanted.
Yeah, plus, like, if I hang out with you, I have to hang out with your mom, and that's a real bummer for me.
Also, they've got a pool, and, you know...
But yes.
Also, this kid makes a fucking future machine.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's actually a good selling point. But yeah, so Guy transforms into Spacium Zaperian, and doesn't do jack shit, really.
Yeah, the transformations in this episode were so unearned.
No, because the fucking the fucking horoscope, that is the key.
I hate everything.
I need blue form.
Yes, he needs blue form to win.
Also, what in the hell is this creature design? Why do I get Red King?
No, it kind of weirdly it makes me think of a Weevil sometimes.
Yeah, it's just all the folds.
Yeah.
I'm just like, God, I can't get away from Red King. He shows up everywhere.
I mean, he was name dropped in this episode.
He was.
God, he was.
But yeah, so they also switch between recording the orb fight and recording the woman in white. Guy,
you're using recording in the wrong way.
Guy switches up to burn might because he thinks fighting fire with fire is the way to go because this thing can shoot fireballs from its hands.
Yeah, because that...
He switches to burn might for less time than the transformation takes.
Yep. And then he switches to...
I guess I could just go fuck myself.
Yeah. Then he switches...
Switch to Jack.
Yeah, he switches to Hurricane Slash because that's the blue form. He makes the Slugger Lance. Arabunta starts burrowing. Guy stabs him and tosses him in the air. And specifically...
Like you could have done that before.
Okay, so there's something specific I want to bring up with this too. His finisher in this form that he uses with his Orb Slugger Lance is the Trident Slash, acknowledging this is in fact a trident.
I mean, it does have 3 points.
Yes, but he calls it a lance and also a trident in the same fucking episode.
So I was right.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. I bet lances can have 3 points.
While you're looking that up, though, after he destroys Arabunta, they show up to the SSP, and we find out that Jeddah fucked up his recording and was recording up until he started recording. So he didn't get any of the fight or the woman in white. He just like got them running through the woods.
When he thought he was turning on record, he turned it off.
Yep.
He Blair Witched it then.
Yep. And then we get the reveal on who Don Nostra is. He's an alien Mephiles, which means nothing to you guys, but was kind of a cool reveal.
He was an alien meth head. Hell
Mhm.
yeah.
The Knackle says that Orb's more powerful than they thought he was going to be. Juggler's like, oh, he's not invincible, though. He lost his original power, and now he has to use these cards to transform, which makes him a fucking bitch.
Exact wording, too.
Yeah.
It's wild
Yeah,
they
that's the
used
subtitle.
it.
No, he says that they just need a better hand than him. Because it's all cards.
Well, apparently he had the best hand in the game with 5 kings.
Yep.
Didn't use them.
Yep. Then Juggler Lee fucks off to do whatever he feels like doing. And they wonder if they should work with Juggler. And we get like a specific like bit of lore dump where they talk about how Juggler used to be on the side of light.
What? I never would have known that.
Yeah, shocker. The guy who's clearly fucking has some sort of long-term interactions with the main character used to be a warrior of light too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost
not
like they might have more of a backstory that no one on this podcast should know about, except for the host, Nick.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, I really hope they don't pull out a card with that Ultraman of Light.
Okay, the Ultraman reveal with the card was pretty slick, though. Like,
oh yeah.
He's got claws and shit.
Yeah, so that is the reveal that Don Nostra has a very specific Ultraman card for Ultraman Belial.
I think it's a
Bellium.
referred to as a Trump card.
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't have the right hair.
Yeah, no, he needs a weird comb over. It needs to be more orange.
Yeah, I was gonna say these are silver skinned people, not orange.
You know, and this guy looks like he's got a little bit left on his ears, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, he's also black, so he clearly couldn't be related at all.
Obama.
I don't know, man. They both might be aliens. Anyway.
Yep. So, yeah, with that, we get to the end.
How this continues.
And then the space peanut just flies away.
Yep. Yep. The space peanut flies.
I'm not sure about that design yet. I don't know.
I like how it twirls though when it flies.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would get dizzy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awful. Unless that's how it generates gravity, not like the Death Star.
No, they're just throwing up inside. Don knows.
Inside of a centrifuge, just
how we haven't made a better design.
Don Nostra just doesn't like get affected by G-forces, and he thinks it's hilarious that his co-workers have to puke all the time.
This is why you're weak compared to me.
Yep.
Stupid evolution.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that was the introduction to our secondary antagonists.
This was the overarching antagonist, or are we considering Juggler the overarching?
I consider Juggler to be the primary antagonist.
Okay, that's fair.
Until
I can
he backstabs these guys.
Yeah,
I think Juggler is definitely a rogue agent. I don't think he's demonstrated any loyalty to this syndicate, as it were.
It kind of made it sound like they didn't know who he was. They've only heard of him.
Well, they mentioned there's some of their people that are willing to sell them out for their own pleasure, and I think they were trying to refer to Juggler, but Juggler ain't no human, so
True.
Not sure. Not sure that they know what they're getting into. I feel like these antagonists are going to get resolved by the end of the season.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, the show does a good job of wrapping up most of the loose ends, and the few that they don't 100% wrap up are wrapped up in the movie or the little mini series that takes place after.
We're gonna get back into movies, everybody.
Dude, the movie's kind of fun. There's
Thank goodness it's not or correct me if I'm wrong, but there exists a movie not for the same reasons as Firefly. Yes.
Yeah, no. So like, the plan for
Okay.
most of these shows are like, almost all of them, it's series and then like movie, and like the movie is usually the team up between the current, like the main Ultraman for that
And
series.
one.
No, and the previous one. So like Orb.
Oh.
Yeah, so Orb is.
So it's not a handoff. It's more of like a callback.
Yeah. So like Orb is in this one. He's also in, like, in his own movie, and then he's in Ultraman Geed, who comes after Orb, in his movie too. Yeah, and then every now, like for Taiga, they had like all the new Gen Ultras come back. That was kind of like a big one.
But here's the real question:
Mhm.
Why doesn't he just use every card he has to turn into a Mega Ultraman?
Yeah. Why doesn't he use 3?
And Alex just ruined the movie.
Fuck. And Josh is dead.
I'm supposed to be the one that ruins things.
I mean, it's like a pretty obvious question.
Well, I said before, why doesn't he mix and match more? So,
Which is-
it was the next obvious step,
Yes, and the mixing
Well,
and
'cause it has to
matching
be a
one
pair.
ruins a different thing.
which you said last week.
Yep. No, any question you have, just assume it's going to happen.
Damn it!
My question is, when does Uncle display that he's actually an Ultraman?
He's
Dude, I
gotta
would-
be right.
No, it turns out he's just.
He's either a multi-clone, the worst dad on Earth,
Best
Or an
uncle
Ultra.
on Earth.
No, he's Ultraman Zerth from like the fucking comedy movies that they made.
There's comedy movies.
Yeah, dude.
He's also lost his powers in trying to gain cards.
No,
Oh my
he
God.
Guy just keeps beating him to it.
Okay, so if you want to talk about stupid transformation devices, Ultraman Zerth's transformation device is a toothbrush.
No.
Not kidding.
His what?
His like, you know how Guy has
No.
the ring?
Oh my
Zerth
God,
has a
you're right,
toothbrush.
You showed me this during
Yep.
that episode where I just reacted to all of them.
Yep. Yeah, he
Oh,
just.
I forgot. I
Yep.
blocked it out of my memory.
Yeah, it's just a toothbrush.
Oh my God. And I thought the action figure for
Ginga.
Ginga was stupid in like the best ways. But a toothbrush?
I mean, it's a comedy movie. It's supposed to be dumb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
I'll give it a pass.
Yeah, no, like he's a germaphobe too. Like it's played for laughs.
Does he actually use it like a toothbrush?
Yes.
What I just
Damn it.
posted will prove it.
No, I don't. No. Zerth, you weren't even kidding.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
a
how
sonic
he starts.
toothbrush.
I love how he starts shaking his head before the transformation.
Yeah.
God, it's such a bad design for an Ultraman too.
He keeps showing up in things.
Can he just not?
He showed up in a mini series from like
Oh my
2
God.
years
And
ago, I want to say.
immediately died.
He gets
All
to
right,
be in a
wrap it.
trio.
Wrap this bitch up.
Yeah. All right. Next time, we're going to watch the next episode of Ultraman Orb, episode 7.
Let's go.
All right. Tune in next time.
Next time.